It is so cool. It sounds pretty cool. I'm not Skitty. I'm Juan Miguel B. Galora, or B. Period Galora. I see you in your first Minecraft live stream. Oh, you was in my first live stream? Everyone liked the video of KTC. Yeah, it was pretty fun. By the way, you see the new Minecraft update? There's a new Minecraft update? Hold on, let me check this sheet out. Let me check it out. We'll check that out together.
Hi, Agnes and Brandon.
Hello.
Shee! This shit
Let's
running
do
in
it.
60 frames.
So, okay. The next update
I thought it was running pretty good. Bye, KTC. See you later, my man.
is the update that we know that so many of you, and well, so many of us as well, has been wanting for such a long time. It's the Caves and Cliffs update.
Caves and Cliffs update.
It must feel amazing to be able to tell everyone that.
Seriously, like, I'm so excited about this. I mean, even before I joined Mojang, I was always thinking about, like, when is the cave update gonna come? And this is it, but it's also got the cliffs as well. It's got the mountains. Like, this is such a big update, and I'm so excited.
How are you feeling?
Isn't
Agnes?
every update a big update, though?
No, it's so good. So we have been working on this update for quite long, and we're like, we can't wait to tell everyone. And now we just announced it, and it feels
It's so we're actually
amazing.
getting our first live look at some reactions.
Oh,
Okay, that's very cute.
so cute.
Those mobs are very, very excited. This year we asked some of our communities to submit
That's kinda
questions
cheesy,
that
I'm
we'll
sorry.
answer across the show. This first question definitely feels like something everyone
This
wants
one's gonna
to
be
know.
the best. Let's see. Why
Why
have the caves taken so long to update, and when will it be updated? We have been asking this for a long time. Good thing I got subtitles.
Why has it taken so long? Like Brandon, I've been waiting a long time too.
Yeah, that's a very good question. So since this update really is the update, like we have been dreaming
I
about
can't
this for so
understand
long,
this lady.
It felt so important for us to do it right. Like we don't want to rush it. But now we feel it's the right time. Like we have spent the time we need to really like understand the vision we have for the update, and also to make sure that we understand what the community actually
To be honest,
wants.
I would
And
skim
we've also
through it
like
for the
planned
update.
around.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
One of the first mods I work on was the
This is
Ada,
like, oh,
which
God,
like
this is
dimension
40
and
minutes
sky
long.
islands and stuff, and yeah, I'm just so happy to be here and
Show
work
me
on
the
an update
gameplay.
this epic.
Show me the gameplay. I don't care what he's talking about. I just need to see the updates. Lush caves. YouTube, stop being an asshole. I know you deleted my last stream, but let me watch this video. Fine, we'll put in 720 X. YouTube, stop. This actually looks pretty cool. What are those, like gnats? Little gnats flying around? Dude, imagine this in VR.
So beautiful. It doesn't feel cave-like.
Yeah, I mean, we wanted
Dude, that cave in VR would kinda be pretty sick.
Plants in the lush caves.
Yes, so I don't know if you saw, but there was this new tree that was actually above on the overworld, and this is called an azalea.
Glowberries? Spore blossoms? Drip leaf plants? Okay. Anything else?
That you can actually hop onto. So the idea of the mechanic behind it is that the leaf will actually tilt down when you stand on it too long. So this will actually make you fall through. However, after a few seconds, it'll come back up. So it's kind of this like platforming block that allows you to just, continue platforming over and over again, which I hope is really exciting for, content creators making maps.
Yeah, you can build like your own platforming levels, and then they will repair themselves. That's kind of neat.
It's so beautiful in there. And
Huh.
there's actually a mob coming to the Lush Caves.
Yes,
That's
there
the
is.
only part.
But we will actually not
It's
tell
there's
you about
much
this
more.
mob now, because in the end of
This,
the
oh,
show,
this is
we
only
will
part
show
of it?
even more features coming to the Caves and Cliffs update, and then we're gonna show that mob.
There's
This is
so
the
much.
first time we have so much that we're actually
Oh, it's about to
splitting
show some gameplay.
the update section into two at the beginning.
What's with this
and
lady's
towards the
teeth?
end of the show. It's amazing.
Is this in Britain or something?
You've also worked on
Why do they all look
improving
weird?
the cave generation.
Yes.
Yeah, so as you can see here, I mean, this is drastically different to what caves
Whoa.
used to look like. And there's definitely still the old style of caves, but we wanted to make sure that there was much more variety in the sort of caves and the shapes and the sizes you could get. And even here, you can see that there's some water underground.
Yes. So we actually added something we call local water levels. So in one cave you might find like a cave lake, and another cave might not have that one. And this also means that we get naturally
This looks
generated
pretty
waterfalls,
badass.
which is so pretty. And it also kind of gives like new ways to traverse the
Yo,
underground
that was sick.
and actually go cave rafting.
I bet you that
Yeah,
guy
so you
took
see
so
here
long to
that,
get that right.
A player here will actually use a boat to raft.
Mm-hmm.
And that is just such an exciting opportunity to be able to traverse the caves in a very different way than you used to.
Yeah, we were playtesting, and then one of the devs like, look at this, it's so fun, and all of us just started to go with the boat on the waterfalls. It was a lot of fun.
Yo, that
So
looks
another thing to note here
fun.
is that you could see that a lot of the ores were actually glowing. This is just for preview purposes. Ores aren't going to glow now. It's just that the caves tend to be quite dark, and we want to make sure that players can see the shapes of the cave.
Now, will that only be
So they're
for
not
the
gonna
fundamental
glow?
caves, or will this run across all of the new cave biomes?
Yeah, so the really cool thing is that like the new cave shapes and sizes is completely independent from the new biomes. So that means that we have so much variation. Because for example, a lush cave can for example generate, in a super narrow tunnel, but it can also generate in like a huge cavern, and that creates completely different atmospheres, but it's still the same biome. So we're really gonna have lots of variation underground now.
You've been calling two of the different cave types spaghetti and Swiss cheese? Like that's how varied the caves could be?
Yes, I mean, there are so many different variables of how the variation works. Stalagmites and stalactites comes
With
into my
shaders,
head.
they would be.
But
Oh,
adding these
hell
are
yeah.
pretty
Can't you see?
difficult,
You
know,
play
it's a very
GTA San
unique shape
Andreas?
that Minecraft
I
is
have played
very
San
accustomed to,
Andreas
but I think the way that
quite
the
a few
artists,
times.
put it into Minecraft works
If you
quite
think
well. And of
like
course,
maybe
there's
some
mechanics
GTA
surrounding this, so you can see that someone destroyed the block up the top, and so the dripstone fell down.
Wait,
And
can they
also,
take
unfortunately for this zombie here, if you fall on these dripstones, you will get hurt.
mind blown?
There's another interesting mechanic in the drip.
But yes, I
Yes,
play
this is
San
really
Andreas.
that
You want me to play San Andreas on the channel?
Stalactites, you could see that it was like dripping water. So actually, if you put a cauldron under a stalactite, it will fill up with water. So it's renewable water.
What?
And how do you remember which is stalactites and stalagmites?
Well, that's a very good question. It has been very tricky to remember that, but I think I learned. So we actually, it's hold on tight to stalactite. I was going to say the wrong one. So stalactite is in the roof, and stalagmite.
Let's see,
Or
what's
if
next?
you have footsteps, it'll actually detect the vibrations around and then emit a redstone signal. So this is going to be very
What?
interesting for redstone players. We even have a mechanic around it where you can actually use wool with wool occlusion to essentially prevent signals from being able to get into the skulk sensor. So let's take a look at that now. And as you can see here, I walked next to the skulk sensor, and it's actually kind of doing an infinite loop where the piston is causing a vibration, and then it's activating the skulk sensor and going over and over again. But here, I've actually put a wool block in between the piston, which prevents the signal from going to the skulk sensor. This can allow you to even do sort of directional sculk sensors where you can put wall blocks on each side and only allow it to detect vibrations in front of it. And vibrations can be so many different things. You know, it can be a snowball hit. It could
Spark,
be
this is
arrow,
pretty awesome,
it could be
actually.
footsteps,
And Lataro,
blocks,
you have GTA
anything.
San Andreas with
So
mods?
cool.
I think I might get
And
San
another thing we
Andreas and
actually-
put a couple
well,
mods
we're
on there.
happy at it. But then when we started playtesting, we're like, wait, we got wireless redstone, and that's so exciting. And well,
Wireless
so many
redstone?
It's gonna be exciting to see what the community will build.
Yeah, you're really looking for community feedback to make sure this like feels great for everyone.
Absolutely. I think because this is such a unique mechanic, we really want to make sure that we get it right. And, you know,
There's a cool monster coming. That's actually kind of scary. Is it gonna be like some giant creepy crawly thing? Oh, that'd be awesome. What is that? He goes off a sound? What? Yo! You! That's terrifying. That is terrifying. What? Dude, I'd be shitting my pants in VR, dude. By a warden.
What did we just see?
It's a very different mob. I'm really excited for this because not only is it trying to be scary, it's, you know, we had to keep a balance to it. It was very challenging to design a mob like this. Another thing that's really important to note is in that video, I was wearing full netherite armor, so it's very powerful. You
That's a
definitely want to watch
dangerous
out.
mob.
Yeah.
Which I think also is such an interesting gameplay, because like if you want to, you can avoid it, but then you need to really be careful, like sneak all the time to not make like any kind of movement that it will detect. But that's a lot of fun, and it's like feels scary, but in the good way.
And you wanted to kind of take everyone back.
So for example,
Yo.
the mouth. I love the mouth, and some actually reacted like, "Oh, it's so cute," which
She loves
I
the
think
mouth.
It's more scary, but I think we find like the perfect balance.
More cave update.
We know you've waited a long time for this update.
Stop
and
staring
if you
at me
thought
like
the
that,
first set of
lady.
features for the caves were awesome. It's time for
God, you giving me shivers down me jivers.
Amazing to see all the excitement.
So cool.
Mir, you
Okay, that was kinda
recently
cringe.
joined the
It
Mojang
will
Studios
two-shot
team.
you.
Yes.
Dude, that guy put what a
not
set of
completely sure
vibration
how
for the
that
hashtag
happened.
warden. I'm sorry,
And
that's
now
very
just
cringy, man.
joining
Don't
Mojang.
say that again.
Not really sure how he
Let's see, what else we got? Cliffs. I want to see the cliffs. What?
They're so beautiful.
Yes.
yes, that the moment you turn the corner and you see that glowing thing, that's so
Yeah,
it's just it's
like
incredible.
The atmosphere in the crystal geode,
Yes.
it's like mystical. Yeah, they're so pretty. And we were thinking a lot about like what is the purpose for crystals in Minecraft. And one thing is like they should have a use, and we will talk more about one of the usages soon. But the other thing
Favorite
is
block
a lot
is
about just
copper now?
adding a lot to the experience of exploring.
Why copper?
And we want them to be quite rare, so when you find them, it's really gonna
What
be
rare?
like magical. Because they're this beautiful.
They are
and
quite
when you
rare.
walk on the crystals, you hear these sounds.
Yeah, it's just we talked before about the pillar of underground.
It's
and
quite
marble. I think
rare.
they're just the perfect feature for that sort of pillar,
Yeah.
right?
But you can't just take them with you.
Right. So
I'm gonna hurry up and change the title of this thing real quick. Give me just a quick second.
and that block is unobtainable. It's sort of like you think about spawners, right? You cannot just take it and put it in your base. It makes you go and build farms all around your world, and that also encourages you to create tunnels between them and find out ways of
So about-
transferring those
so
items
farming?
from place to place. And I just love those sort of features that really encourage other gameplay in the game.
As an explorer myself, I'm very excited about
Yes.
finding all of these. And you mentioned
Okay,
the
so there's gameplay coming up.
usefulness to them.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So from those crystal plants, you get crystal shards items, and you can actually use them to craft a telescope.
A telescope? What? What?
That is amazing.
So we got
It is
telescopes
such
now?
a useful item. Super cool. And the cool thing is that, so yes, you use the crystal shards to craft them, but you also need something more, and that's also a new thing that we added.
Whoa. Dude, imagine ray tracing with these bad boys.
It's copper!
That's amazing.
Yes, it's new ore. And you saw the copper ore in the video. And a very interesting thing with the copper ore is that it generates in a different way. So normal ores often generate like an ore blob, but copper is different. So imagine that you are out mining and you see copper ore. So you're like, okay, I'm gonna mine the copper. And then you see some stone. It's like, they look a bit different. So you continue to mine, and then you find another copper ore. And you probably go like, okay, I think I found a copper vein. So we're actually adding ore veins to Minecraft. And
Ore veins?
they really add so much to mining. It gets so interesting because it's kind of like following a trace when you mine, and they tie so well to the pillar we have about adding strategy to mining.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And you've personally wanted copper in the game since you start, maybe before you started?
Yeah.
You mentioned it once or twice.
Well, maybe a few times. But yes, so I think I got
Copper.
inspired by the
Why
the copper
wasn't
buildings
copper in
as
the
well.
game
And
originally?
they
Or
are
why
so
didn't that come
true
in
because
so
we have
much
some,
quicker?
like, old buildings here, and we've actually added that mechanic to Minecraft as well. So, if you place a copper block, it will first be orange, but after a while, a pretty long time, it will turn green. And it's something, I think it's so cool, because it actually adds history to Minecraft. Because, for example, if you have a really old Minecraft world, then you can see on like a house and like, the roof turned all green, and then you know that that house has been there for a really long time.
What? What? So the copper is going to get old? So it's going to start to look like diamonds? It makes it look like it's diamonds, sorta.
And copper won't only be used for the telescope. You actually have another really cool thing that you'll be able to craft with it.
Yeah. So Jens talked a bit before about these design principles that we have in Minecraft, and one of them is that if something bad happens, the player either caused it or it has a way to sort of avoid it. And one of those exceptions, for example, is lightning striking. Now, some people like to
Lightning
build
striking?
wooden roofs in Minecraft. Some even build wall roofs.
Looking at me,
Right.
it's not at all like the grandest castle in my realm actually has a roof fully built of wool.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
No,
But
we did get some fires.
yeah, so to try to help the players with that, we are introducing the lightning rod.
So we get to be like Thor? Bruh. No way. What?
That is very useful for all the wool roofs out there.
Yeah, I think this is a problem that happened to a lot of our players. Even personally, I had this peaceful game that I played with my partner, and it wasn't peaceful. And we went out and we were like looking at animals, collecting a few animals to our base, and we came back and our house was gone. And I was quite confused because I consider myself to be someone who knows a bit about Minecraft, and there are no creepers, there are no Endermen. So what happened? We figured that probably a lightning strike hit and burned down the house, and we were quite traumatized because we were not prepared for this. So I think this lightning rod is really gonna help with that.
Yeah, now you don't have to worry about that problem
No,
anymore.
I'm gonna place like lightning rods everywhere on my wool roof.
Good.
Will be perfect.
Good.
Now, you've introduced a lot of things.
Dude, you can make some
already,
sick
and
looking
players already
lightning
have a lot of trouble
scenes.
with their inventory and the amount of items, but you have an idea.
You can make
for
some
that.
cool cinematic scenes too.
So as you know, we keep adding new blocks and new items all the time, and that do create a bit of an inventory problem. And we're aware of that, and we have actually been thinking quite a lot how we can solve it, because we won't have like a good gameplay solution.
Sup, Team
we
Fishy
want
Tacky
it
Wacky?
balanced, and we actually have an item in this update that will be really helpful, and it's the bundles.
The bundles. What? No freaking way. What? Huh? You've got to be kidding me. This is amazing. This is amazing. Bro, we've needed these for a long time.
Yeah, this is awesome. It's such
What?
an elegant solution as well, and I love it. I think we spend a lot of time.
You could just
talking
carry a
about the
bag on
inventory
your
problem,
back.
And I think one of the biggest takeaways there was that this is not actually one problem. It's constructed from a lot of sub-problems. For example, hotbar management is one problem. Getting a lot of blocks for your huge build somewhere, that's like something the shulkers help with. But I think there is a third sub-problems where every time you leave your base to go exploring somewhere, your inventory keeps getting full of junk. Like, this lot just has 2 flowers. This lot has just 1 seed, right? And I think the bundles are really gonna help with that problem.
Yo,
Yes.
these
So the
bundles are
thing
gonna
with
be
the bundle
badass,
is that you
dude.
can place many different kinds of items in one bundle. So many different kinds of items in one inventory slot. So for example, I can take these 2 flowers and 1 seed and put them in one bundle. It's great.
And you can kind of use them like presents too.
Oh yes, I'm so excited
Just
about seeing
hand
what
someone a
players will do
bundle of
in,
stuff?
like shopping district, right? You can have the bundle of the day, which has a bunch of things with it, or you can have secret bundles where you have 3 of them in a chest, but you get a random one. I think it's really gonna be cool.
Yes, and for example, if your friend has a birthday, you can put like your pre-taste item in the bundle because it looks like a gift wrapper, and then you can give it to your friend.
That's so cool. We've talked so
This
much
lady's all
today
about
on the,
positivity.
Like,
I love it.
game design side.
I'm gonna
but
fill
how do
one
you work on
with
the
my new
art
favorite
side?
mob in this
We
update.
actually have a very close collaboration with the art team, and it's great.
What is this?
So my
Oh,
job is basically to get an abstract idea and imagine how it would fit into the Minecraft universe.
so is this
and
lady
then
talking
start
about how
sketching.
she designed the
So once the sketch is finished, I send everything to the 3D
What is it called?
artist that it's gonna model
damn.
it and animate it to make it alive.
Yo, yo, yo. Hold on a second. Go back. Wait a second.
I send everything to the 3D artist that it's gonna model it and animate.
I want that one. I want that one. Why didn't we get that one? That one looks sick. Ooh, or that one. Honestly, I would have taken this one or this one. This one looks intimidating.
Animated to make it alive.
My job is to bring sketches to life and make them move in 3D space. To work with a game that has such a special look, it's amazing. It's a challenge, it's fun, it's sometimes frustrating, but it's very rewarding. I love it.
I make the pixel art of the block, and usually when I create a block texture for a new rock type, it's going to be a lot. Like, I'm going to make 50 iterations of one block because I want to make it right. Every block is like a building block for people's imagination, right? So I try to like pour a lot of love in each block to make sure that people can create what they want.
So I think my favorite thing about the Minecraft look is that it's very unexpected, very unconventional, and that's where like the special comes from.
Minecraft in terms of game art is special because it has such a unique
Is
look,
everyone
and
that's
it's
in
very
working for
restricted.
Mojang right
It has
now
to be
British?
3D pixel art, and we can only work within those boundaries. So
I've
we
hardly
have to
heard an
think
American speak.
inside the box, but also outside the box. I've been working on this exciting new mob. This new mob will be the cutest predator.
That guy's
ever
got a
existed
little
in Minecraft.
bumblebee.
This update is incredible. Like, people have been waiting for this for so long.
What is that?
And we're finally going to do it.
I hope that the community is really, really happy about it. I hope they have a lot of new stuff to play with, and I hope that they're excited to see some concepts as well.
Bro, this lady drinking coffee out of a block?
It's so lovely when you can think about all of the different jobs within game development.
What
I
else we
love
got?
seeing
What else we got?
artists and
Throughout your world.
Whoa, back it up, boy, back it up.
Yes, so we're actually adding a new system called the archaeology system. In this system, you're basically going to find these excavation sites all throughout your world. And you can make this new tool
Brush?
called the brush that is going to help you uncover the mysteries of all these dig sites.
Are you
So
telling me we're
you
gonna
come
find
to one of these,
dinosaurs?
Ancient structures, and you can sort of use the brush to clear away some of the rubble that may have collapsed in those structures. And sometimes you might even find something shiny inside them. But, and this is important, if you are not careful enough, like in real life, you can destroy that artifact. And when that artifact is gone, that artifact and all the secrets it held are gone forever.
What?
If you're careful enough, if you take your time and you're deliberate, you can get some of those hidden artifacts. And for example, here we got a ceramic shard, which is basically how whoever lived here used to tell and pass on their stories.
I love the story side of the archaeology because we often talk about that we want to deepen the mystery in Minecraft. And when you find these hidden artifacts, you kind of find like connections and hints. And we will never tell the full story, but these will inspire the players to tell their own stories about their own Minecraft worlds.
Exactly.
Just a block emerald.
I think it's going to be really exciting to see what players do with them. For example, here we see an exhibition that someone built for this, where he can compare all the different clues he finds, right, and try to preserve whatever was down here. And he can compare what we found with whatever new thing, and sort of try to connect the pieces, right? And here we see those pieces connected in a clay pot, actually trying to reconstruct them back. And you can create that however you like. You can create your own stories, or try to guess how those pieces used to connect.
Yeah. It's also
Well,
something
what is
to
it-
be very creative with these new pots because you can put the shards in any way you want.
Exactly, and when you're pleased with your creation, you can fire them up, and you have your own painted clay pot.
Pretty. So, Mir, is this programmer art still?
Yeah, the art we're seeing is still work in progress, but I personally like the dragon. I think it's cute.
Yeah, it didn't say programmer art isn't pretty.
Yeah, the problem is the artists are
Yo.
too good. They
Yeah.
just make us
That's
look
kinda
bad.
cool.
archaeology is amazing. I mean, the excavation site is so incredible.
I'm so excited about this. I've spent a lot of time about it, and I actually got to
Can we get dinosaurs?
Conversations with actual archaeologists from all around the world, and it's been honestly, I sort of feel like I got so passionate about it myself that their passion sort of stuck to me, and it was so amazing to learn more about this, and I'm really excited to see where it goes from here.
And you have a dev diary coming out on our YouTube channel where you kind of explore all of the archaeology even more.
Yeah,
Mob, like over the course of the show, like 3 or 4 times. So are you gonna tell us about it now, please?
Yes, now we're gonna tell you. It's the cutest predator you will ever meet.
They're adding more lore. Happening. Wait, what? Axolotls? Axolotls? What is that? What is that? They look like little water salamanders. It's a salamander.
I feel like there's only one sound I can make after seeing that, which is like.
Adorable. The axolotls.
How cute is it about
Axolotls.
Axolotls.
So, when we add a new mob to Minecraft, we really want it to have like its own unique character. We want it to have purpose. And it's also a very good thing if it happens to be ugly cute. And the axolotl is perfect. It has all of these things. Well, I guess on the ugly cuteness, it might be quite a big emphasis on the cute side, but still. And we actually had a brainstorm in the team. So we were like, okay, we're gonna add goats, but we want to add
Goats?
another animal. And then one of the developers posted like a big picture of an axolotl, and we all went like, yes,
yes, this
it's
right
perfect.
now.
It's like the definition of ugly cute. It's like made for Minecraft.
Ugly cute.
Then we also found out that the axolotls are endangered in the real world, and we think it's good to add endangered animals to Minecraft to create awareness around that. So that's also a good thing.
Like with the bees.
Yes, like with the bees last year, for example.
Okay then, if we're going to be adding extinct animals, where's the mammoths, Minecraft? I want mammoths. We should get mammoths in Minecraft. Wouldn't that be awesome? Mammoths, rhinos. No, rhinos still exist, but aren't they getting extinct? There's a couple other things that became extinct not too long ago.
Yeah,
But
so
mammoths.
the axolotls, as you saw
We
in the-
need
in the video,
mammoths.
They live in the lush caves, and they really add a lot of life to the lush
Imagine
caves.
riding a
And
mammoth and
there's
you
also a
call
bucket
him
of axolotl.
Manny.
Didn't think it could get
Look,
cuter.
I know.
There's yellow ones?
That is just so cute. I don't know how to handle it, but it's so cute. So when you're walking around in the lush
Oh,
caves
endangered.
and you see some axolotls, then you can actually scoop them up in your bucket and take them with you. So maybe you build like a pretty aquarium for them in your base, or maybe you bring them to your ocean adventure.
What? They could. What? Do they fight with you, or do they just? Yo, they just have low population. Attack, axolotls!
And now I see why you're calling them the cutest predator you'll ever meet.
Exactly. So when you scoop them up in a bucket, you can actually create your own axolotl army, basically, and charge into the oceans with them, and they will help you fight various. Well, they'll attack cute fish as well, but they'll help you fight the drowns and the guardians. And they're actually quite useful when fighting guardians because they have this special ability that whenever they take damage, they sort of play dead, and when they're playing dead, no mob will actually attack them. So they have this time to regen back health and then jump back into the fight together with you. And if you learn how to cooperative with them really well, they might even heal you during the battle.
That is so cool.
Seriously?
Okay, so you added these 2 mobs that are like as different as possible with the warden and the axolotl.
Yes. So this update is actually a lot about contrast.
That's pretty
which
sick,
is great
actually.
because it creates like a dramatic player experience, which is so good. So we're like updating the highest heights of Minecraft with the mountains.
Wait.
We're updating like a deep.
But what about the cliffs?
Terrifying warden, the cutest.
What did they do with the
axolotl.
cliffs?
And also in the caves, like the lush caves are very light and welcoming, and then the deep dark is scary and challenging.
I guess we
Lots of
can't
fun.
forget our little goat in there. It's
Oh.
kind of the in-between.
Yeah, we shouldn't forget
There's the goat.
the goat. I guess it's in between.
Hey,
It's
it's
still
a
very
goat.
cute, but, in between. No one can be as cute as Axolotl.
No, I don't think so.
Water bucket. What? What? But that was it. Where are the cliffs?
Now's the winner. Yes.
Can I look first?
You're gonna know before everyone else.
It's the glow squid!
What?
Wow.
What's a glow squid?
I guess everyone was mesmerized by the glow squid, not just the tiny ones.
You watched a cut down video. So we're not gonna see the cliffs yet, is what you're saying? Not yet. Hey! So those are the goats. Minecraft dungeons. Just in case. Amethyst gaieties. Oh, the mob vote. Copper. So is this just going over what they were talking about? This looks like they're just going over what they were talking about. Creator tools? What is this? What is this? You did not miss much. It's just the goats. Axolotl? Damn. Well, why are they gonna sit here and say like, oh, we're gonna talk about the caves and cliffs. Here's some caves. Here's a goat. Here's an axolotl. But we're not gonna show you cliffs yet. Man, what a wiener teaser, man. That's still pretty cool though. This update looks pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. Alright, so this went from just a bruh live stream to going over they're still adding more for Cliff. Well, good. I hope so. So, I guess, so yeah, this video basically just turned into me reacting to the new Minecraft stuff, so I guess I'll trim this one down since YouTube didn't take down this video, and I'll just turn it into I reacted to the new Minecraft video and whatnot. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this live stream. If you did, hit the like button. Subscribe. We are at 200 subs, but now that we're actually at 200, we can get, let's see if we can hit 300 subscribers now. That is the new goal. I think almost 98%. Well, when we get more information about the cliffs and stuff, I'll probably do a live stream and check it out and stuff, because this is actually pretty interesting. But, yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. Let's hit 300. I'll see you guys next time.